Persian rose, but she's from Nicaragua. Thought you was Persian love.
Okay, y'all, today's hair install video is from Huerla Hair. Thank you so much for sending me this wig. They sent me a 22-inch 13x4 body wave wig. So they sent me a lot of things in this unboxing. Let's get into it. A bag for the hair. They sent me 2 bald caps. And honestly, I've never seen these type of wig caps, but when you guys see me install the wig, you'll see like it's literally the best one I've ever seen. So some lashes, a comb, like a little blush brush, a wig band, and then of course the wig. So let's get into what this is looking like straight out the package. Yes, it was so soft, so voluptuous. I'm not sure what the density is, but I'm definitely going to put it in the description for you guys. Also, the link for this hair and my code will be in the description, so make sure you guys check that out. The lace came pre-bleached, as you guys can see. The knots were bleached pretty well. It was pre-plucked in the front, but of course I'm gonna bleach it and I'm gonna pluck it a little bit more because the knots were still black, some of them in the back, and I just want to make sure all of them were taken care of. So first I'm gonna go in with my Got To Be Glue spray, and I'm gonna spray the front of the hairs and push them back, just because I don't want any of the hairs in the front being bleached all the way. So when I'm done doing that, I'm just going to comb the hairs back, as you can see, just out of the way. And that helps with keeping everything neat, because we do not want any hairs turning completely blonde, because this is a black wig. So after that dries, I'm going to flip the wig inside out, and I'm going to spray Got To Be Glue spray on the lace. Also, I removed the adjustable clips just because I don't like them. Me personally, I think the little strap in the back will hold it together, and the adjustable strap just kind of makes it bulky in the back for me. But you know, to each his own with that. But for me personally, I don't like it, so I take it out. I'm using Quick Blue bleach like I always do. I'm going to take 1 scoop, and I'm using 30 developer for this. So the consistency that we're going for is like a toothpaste. We don't want it too thin, too watery, and we also don't want it too thick, because then it won't spread. Okay, so I'm going to add the developer in slowly, because you can always add more, but you can't take out. So I'm going to stir it up real good, and as it starts to get clumpy like that, I know I need to add a little bit more, because I want the paste to be a little bit smoother than that. So I'm stirring it up, stirring, until I get it into that nice consistency that I'm looking for. Y'all hear my baby in the back. She's just, don't mind her. But yeah, so I had to add a little bit more to get it what I want it to be, and I'm going to show you guys the final consistency. So as you can see, that's what I want it to look like. So now I'm going to take my wig inside out, and I'm going to spray it with Got To Be Glue. I should have did this before I made the bleach, but I was just, yeah, but whatever. So I'm spraying it, and I'm making sure that everything is placed correctly, so when I apply the bleach, that nothing that I don't want to get bleached doesn't get bleached. Okay, so I'm spreading it very lightly. I'm not pressing down too hard. I'm gently just spreading the bleach all over. I don't pat down because I don't want it to seep into the hair. I'm just lightly going over it, as you guys can see. Okay, so after I put the foil on it, I rinsed everything out of the hair, and I also used my purple shampoo to kind of take the brassiness out of it. And as you guys can see, it bleached really well. So I'm very happy with how the bleach took on this hair. And now it is time to install. Okay, so I am of course using the one and only old reliable Ghost Bond glue for this install. I'm gonna go down and like drag the glue down on the edge of the wig cap and use my comb to smooth it out. I'm going to do this 2 times, and I'm going to dry my hair with cool temperature heat. And then I'm going to pull it down, but I'm not going to talk too much because you guys know my process. So I just want you guys to watch, because I'm just going to apply the glue, dry, and then I'll come back to talking when it's time to get this thing pulled down and installed. Okay, so now I'm using an alcohol swab just to clean up that excess glue on the side before I pull it down. So I cut the hair and I cut the lace into 4 tabs so it'll be easier to install, and I always start from the middle and then work my way to the sides. So I'm gonna start over here on the right side, and I'm just going to comb the hairs into the glue. Not into the glue, away from the glue, so just making sure only the lace gets stuck down. And then I'm gonna go back over here to the right side and get that side stuck down. And you can feel it, like this glue is pretty tacky, so if you feel like any spots are like lifting up, then you might want to apply some extra glue, and you guys will see me do that after I am done making sure all the sides are stuck down. So from ear to ear, you just want to make sure that everything is getting pressed in, but the hairs are not just the lace. And as you guys can see right here, I can feel that there's not enough glue over there, so I'm gonna put some more glue over there. But I'm gonna run through with a cool setting on my dryer and just get the rest of it molded in. And I'm going to use this wig band to hold my hair down. So I'm gonna pull everything back and put it up in a clip and put this wig band on. And as y'all can see, I just know that that part is lifting up, but I'm gonna handle that after I'm done letting it get molded in. So I let it sit for about 30 to 45 minutes, and I went and ate something. So now that I am back, I'm going to, and I also flat ironed this wig on the mannequin so that I wouldn't have to like fully do that while the wig was on my head. So boom, I'm going to take my little razor, and I'm going to try to get very close to the camera so you guys can see this, but I'm going in a jagged downward motion, and I'm cutting off all of the excess lace. So I want to get it as close to the hair as possible. So if you have to cut any hairs off, that's okay. That's honestly what you want to do anyways, because it gives a more natural look. I use my scissors to get a more precise cut where the razor can't get. So don't be afraid to use your scissors either. We just like the jagged look for the hairline with the razor. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Even spray and go along the hairline, and I'm going to put this wig band back on. The Even spray is literally your best friend. I love this spray. It's way better than Got to Be as far as installing goes, so I would definitely suggest using that. I go in with my cool setting on my dryer, and I kind of just go across my hairline, making sure that everything is getting stuck down. When I take my wig band off, it should be like completely good now as far as like it being held down, like the wig. And I'm just gonna go use my scissors to make little final adjustments, making sure everything is like even on both sides. I'm gonna do my middle part because that's how I want my hair, and I'm going to of course use that hot comb. You need, honestly, if you're installing wigs, you need a hot comb. Like, don't let anybody tell you you don't. You need a hot comb. I use my wax stick also. It helps me just get everything more flat than it already is. And I'm just going to go through and make sure everything is straight with that. So I noticed that the hairline isn't as plucked as I would like it to be. It still looks a little thick, so I'm just going to go in and pluck it a little bit more as much as I can. I normally do this before installing the wig, but I didn't pluck it enough as I normally want it to be. So where I'm pulling out edges, I'm just going to go through and make sure that it's plucked to my desired liking. Okay guys, so I did the curls off camera because it just took way too long, but basically I just flat iron curled these and I pinned them up so they would have a little bit more body. And as you guys can see, I'm going to like kind of play with it and curl the other side a little bit more because it wasn't looking how I wanted it to look. So yeah, if you guys wanted to see how I did a curl, that's how you do it. Boom. I'm gonna do it a couple more times because it's still not looking cute how I want it to look. So y'all are gonna see that. I also do my edges and stuff off camera just because that's such a long process and this video is already long enough. So you guys are gonna see the finished product in just a moment. with any dark hair, I always make sure that I put concealer in my part. Well, for every wig, concealer in the part. And then I'm going to use my black spray to just make that line a little bit more precise. So as you guys can see, I'm using that black spray. This is the stuff that they put on these guys' hairlines to bring it back to life. So just use that black spray in like something straight, like as you can see, and just spray that hairline. But be careful with that black spray because you don't want to stain your lace. Okay, so this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just gonna kind of show you this hair off a little bit. It's so pretty. Thank you so much to Huerla Hair again. Everything about this wig is linked in the description. Also, my code for money off is in the description. Make sure you guys check them out.